think it's, yep, okay.
I'm Mark Bischel, son of Jim Bischel, the president of the Blue Ox Music Festival. The Blue Ox Music Festival was originally started in 2015. It was a standalone festival, but it was kind of operated out of the Country Jam office. And my father Jim was one of the investors in Country Jam. In 2017, we split from Country Jam, and it's been a standalone festival just ran by my father, my brother, and our whole team.
My wife and I, we just live down the road. We were not just coming in to a property or piece of land and running our event and trashing it. And this is our home, this is our community, and we really take pride in taking care of the land.
In 2014, we went to a traveling McCurry show, which happened to have Premier Sandstone, now our host band for the Blue Ox Music Festival.
We were on tour in Colorado with the Traveling McCurries. Jim Bischel and his son Mark happened to be out there to see our show, and they actually own the festival grounds and approached us at possibly performing on the side stage at their Country Jam Festival. And once we got out here and saw this amazing grounds, we really couldn't resist, and it took off, and we're still doing it 10 years later. It's amazing.
10 years.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Time flies, man. I can't believe it.
We've been here, what, 7, 8, 9 times now? And everyone's special and everyone's got a different moment to it. And I think that's like the beauty of Blue Ox is that, like, if you want to go and freak out and have a big party, you can do that. If you want to just relax and be there with your family and love on one another, you can do that too.
Everyone is just so happy to be here and like open to all the different, like there's solid bands that like everyone knows that we're excited to see, but then there's a very nice mix of regional bands and just new bands that people are open to learning about and seeing and watching for the first time. That's how a lot of people discovered us.
The people who cultivate this space also allow the artists to take risks. Like me and my bandmates in Humbird, we don't really fit into bluegrass or folk. Like we do a lot of weird stuff, but we never really worry about that here because it's about the music and about seeing how far you can go, and that can be kind of rare. So I think that's super special about Blue Ox.
Blue Ox has its own thing going on, you know, just absolutely such a wonderful, eclectic choice of music, from like some jamgrass to indie alternative, and then just hardcore bluegrass. So the fact that they get all of that coming together is just what makes this so successful.
I think it's special too how you don't really even have to be like a fan of bluegrass music to have like a really good time here, because it's just has the best like energy of any festival I think we really play.
One of the things that Blue Ox has really been great at is the community. It's the people, it's the bond that bands and fans share. That line in between is very thin, and they've always created spaces, whether it be workshops or after the show. They've brought the people and the bands together to experience really the important piece of this, which is the interrelationship of the music and the fans.
I feel there's a lack of distinction between the musical artists and the audience, and that's ultimately what makes this genre of music really special. And it's not elitist, it's extremely inclusive, and I think that's what's drawn all these people, to all the families that attend and the future pickers that are growing up in this community, and the legends that we're able to come and inspire us.
I think the coolest thing that keeps people coming back about this festival is that there's like shade, and like that's like that type of camping experience feels like camping, and I've heard that from so many people, and how small it feels with how big of names of musicians that they also have, which is pretty incredible.
The camping, the community, the Blue Ox crowd, they really appreciate this aspect of it. People keep coming back, and we're really fortunate that they keep giving us an opportunity.
The rewarding part about doing all this would be seeing all the folks that may have otherwise had to travel across the country to go to a similar event, and bringing it right into their own backyards. think that I mentioned before, it now becoming like a family reunion for them, I think that's the most rewarding part for me.